And now Diane Smillie from Dignity in Dementia is back with us with another of Di's helpful hints. And I think you're going to be talking about visual challenges this week, Di. Hello.
Hi, Jilly. Hi. Yeah, that's right. That's right. And when we talk about visual challenges, we're not talking about the eye itself, the prescription of the eye. You still go to the optician and you still, deal with your glasses accordingly, etc., etc. What we're talking about here is what they call brain blindness, right? So when we see whatever it is that we're seeing, don't know how to put that any better, and it goes through our eyes to the back of the brain, gets switched around, and then we see what we're seeing. Mm-hmm. Okay. So if the process between the eye and the brain, if there is some deterioration due to the dementia, that can cause the hiccup. All right. Right. And what it tends to, the effect of this tends to be a deterioration in the spatial awareness. So that's what we see at the sides, at the top, and more particularly at the bottom. Mm. So if you were to put on a pair of makeup binoculars, so put binoculars around your eyes like that and just look around and look down, you can see how we don't see as well. And the spatial awareness at the bottom is important to be aware of because of falls, the potential for falling. And so they may not see that step, or they may not see something that they're likely to trip over. So being aware of this poorer spatial awareness from, I would say, the middle stages of the dementia onwards is really important for family carers to be aware of, really. Mm-hmm. And it's still go for your optician's appointments, that still carries on as normal. But the things that might help is to give time for any information that is being passed on to the person with the dementia to process, first of all. Make sure that the glasses that they do have are available and clean. It's not always, we sometimes forget just to something as simple as handing them their glasses and that they're clean can be really important. Again, brightness. The room has to be bright enough to be able to see anything, especially if they're trying to read, obviously, but just anything in particular, in order to reduce the shadows, because it's in the shadows that some people with dementia can actually see what they think would be a person, for instance. It's helpful if colours can contrast. So, in other words, if we go into let's take the bathroom, that's an easier one to give the example. In order to see the bar of soap, it needs to be a different colour to the wash basin. Okay? A white bar of soap in a white basin, they just may not see it, all right? The flannel, a different colour to the basin. The towels, a different colour to the basin or the bath. And the toilet seat, a different colour to the toilet. All these things just help with the visual awareness. We talk about blue plates. Many people struggle, their food intake can go down, and we automatically think sometimes, the dementia might be, getting worse. But in fact, it's just a spatial awareness difficulty. And so they can't actually see the food on the plate. If, for instance, to give you the worst case scenario, it's a white sandwich on a white side plate. You're not going to necessarily see it very well. So blue plate, there aren't many blue foods, the food will show up. And it's just thinking like that, really. I mean, I can give you loads of examples.
Yeah, I certainly know somebody who has painted their doors a different colour because they've got white walls, and if you have a white door, you just can't see it. Yeah.
And it's that sort of thing, really. If you notice any difficulty in any particular area in the house or even outside, it's just to be aware, could be a visual difficulty here. What can I do to make it more of a contrast in colours?
And it's amazing how making those little changes can actually help the person living with dementia and sort of eliminate a whole level of anxiety, can't it?
Yeah. That's it. Yeah. So that's the tip for today, Gilly.
Brilliant. Thank you very much, Di, and we'll look forward to hearing your next helpful hint in a couple of weeks. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.